Welcome to day 9 of VEDA, brought to you from my bookshelf. Today I'm going to be doing a tag that I saw Sana doing, but many other booktubers have also done, and it is the top 10 influential books tag. The basis of this tag is that you choose 10 books that have been influential in your life in some way, that have changed the way you look at books, changed the way you look at writing, changed the way you look at life, and these books are a mix of all those things that I have chosen. I've put these books in chronological order of when I read them, so they're not in order of most influential to least influential. 2 of the books I do not own. Book number 1 is Karen's Twin by Anne M. Martin, for being the book that my sister locked me in her room and forced me to read, and therefore being the first chapter book that I ever read. I didn't know where to put this one in the timeline, but book number 2 is the Bible, because my faith is very important in my life, and this book has been a source of strength and inspiration for me. Book number 3 is Redwall by Brian Jakes, for making me fall in love with mystery, riddles, and fantasy worlds. Book number 4 is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, for being the first book that made me realize sometimes there was more than the surface level story. Book number 5 is The Ear, the Eye, and the Arm by Nancy Farmer, for making me fall in love with a book so much that I would read it more than 20 times, and for making me so in love that I forced my elementary school class to read it for school. Book number 6 is Wild Magic by Tamora Pierce, or any book by Tamora Pierce, for being the catalyst to make me fall in love with an author for the first time and read all of an author's works, and for introducing me to strong leading ladies in literature. Number 7 is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, for completely changing my life after winning it in a contest, and making nothing ever be the same, and making my whole world more magical. Book number 8 is The Fellowship of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, for being the first book that was too smart for me the first time, and needed a second rereading years later to understand. Book number 9 is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, for being everyone's least favorite John Green book and my favorite, for coming to me long before I was ever a nerd fighter, and for helping me admit to myself and to the world that I was in love with math. Book number 10 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, for truly marking the end of my childhood and the beginning of my adult life, and specifically the German edition, for inspiring me to read an entire book in German, and inspiring me to collect Harry Potter editions from around the world. While it is super difficult for me to pick favorite books, it was not that difficult for me to select these top 10 influential books, because these books have truly been the ones that have changed my life. I would love to know what books mean a lot to you, what books have changed your life. Leave them in the comments, or make a video and send me the link. Happy reading, and I will see you tomorrow.